Hello YouTube, this is Brownell's Tech Tips, and in this video I'm going to show you how to navigate around and make some configuration changes in Kubuntu. Now, as far as it goes for the initial setup, it's going to be fairly similar to the regular Ubuntu, so if you follow that, it'll walk you through what to do for the setup. Most of your stuff on this is going to be located under Applications and Settings. So if you go to the settings and go to system settings, this is where all of your primary settings are. So this is going to be where your device drivers, network settings, your account settings, the whole 9 yards, your software settings are going to be under the software stuff. You have your workspace theme, so you can change the themes, desktop behavior. So this is where a majority of your primary settings are going to be housed. So let's go to System. There's your there's your Update Manager, Terminal. Here's your Software Center. And this is going to be where you can do updates and install various software. A lot of the stuff you can find on here will absolutely work, and anything that starts with K or that says that it's for KDE, like this K3B is designed for KDE, it's a burner software, it will absolutely work perfectly with KDE, where with Dome you might have a few issues. So if you're familiar with running Windows, this lays out so much like Windows is not funny. There's your TSRs, here's some of the other more current ones. You have your network, volume, time. This is different, so this is where you can make changes to the bar down here. Of course, if you come down here, you'll see Task Manager. You can actually select on that and go kill tasks. This is just like your start button. You can right click on it. Here's your panel options. You can add widgets, lock widgets, application launch settings, all kinds of things. Just like with Windows, right click on your desktop, you have your desktop settings. It's pretty much, if you can use Windows, you can pretty well use and navigate KDE. So let's go to the file management. So there's a couple of ways to get there. The easiest way to get there is clicking on the start button and go to computer, and then you'll see you have home, network, root, trash, removable media, system settings, run command. You can click home. That'll take you to your primary files. Now this is the folder that would be encrypted had you used the encrypt my home folder encryption. This is where your desktops, your download, or your documents, your downloads, your desktop icons and stuff, any documents you have on the desktop, music, videos, templates, the whole 9 yards. This is where it's all housed at. Now if you're using your super user account, you'll have access to root when you shouldn't have. So if you have access to root, you really need to sign out and sign back into your other account, because having access to root is dangerous. Could not enter root folder. That is exactly what you want to see. So we'll go back to home. Now I'll go back to root real quick, because one thing you will need access to, and make sure you know what is here, is the var folder. This is where your logs are located. And those logs, if you have any problems like the crash log, cache, several others, are what there is going to be needed by the Ubuntu team or the Kubuntu team to be able to actually go through and troubleshoot your operating system problems. Other than that, pretty simple, pretty basic. Installing software, if you go to that software installer, really easy. All you got to do is select the software, click install. I have a video specifically for that, and it's pretty much the same process across the board for all versions of Ubuntu. So this will get you on your feet, get you started. There's not a whole mass amount of configuration changes. What configuration changes you do need to make, there is a video for that as well. That is for all versions of Ubuntu 16.04, so you can go back and find that one. And by all versions of Ubuntu, that's Ubuntu, Kubuntu, Ubuntu Studio, Ubuntu Server. Server's a little bit different, but it's still very much the same. So Hopefully this helps you out and gets you on your feet. This information's out there for absolutely everybody. As always, watch, like, and share. Have yourselves a great day.